Hey guys, it's Laura Kate. Hey, not here nor there nor anywhere do I accept being victimized by a group of people, by a mob of people. In fact, by an entire elite group of people pulling other people in. And in fact, securing such positions as a federal judge position, securing such positions as Ken Paxton, the head of the Attorney General. These are top government positions that Ivanka came in, and with her sexual ploys, Kelly Conway, girl, I don't know how many things you offered, but I'm telling you, these ploys to take out a government at a government level where you should have basic laws in place and deployed. Basically, the employment of these people consists on being ethical and following the law, and they did not. I have so much proof. They did not. They denied the law of the land. They denied the law of the land. What do we call that? We call that a Jesse James and a train robbery? He once was a good man. He once was a person who stood up for morality, but when rubber hit the road, get it, rubbers, what did he do? Well, he robbed that train for his own good. Robbed that train. It wasn't his own good. It was his selfishness, his need to, during an emergency, what did Jesse James show us? He would go and rob the people. He would go and rob the train so he could have more. And you know, that's what Ivanka Trump came in and did. And that's what Kelly Conway came in and did. In their mind, it was a political emergency. So because they were on the outs. So what did they do? They said, Laura Kate's the win. Laura Kate's the win with her intel. This is the most popular thing. We've studied her for years. We actually have data on her, and I have all the evidence. And guess what? They robbed that train, just like Jesse James said. You know, history repeats itself. My mom was a history teacher, and she used to sit there and read to me history, and it was great because it was how I learned history. She would make it a story to me in story form. She was, and she would make it interesting, and she would add details, and it taught me a lot. But I remember some of the history books would say, know your history. Because history repeats itself. You guys, this is such an embarrassing situation for our nation. This is such an embarrassing situation for our nation that this has gone, especially within the Democrat and Republican parties. You know, I don't believe that the Republican Party as a whole would ever stand for anyone doing this. I don't believe as a whole that they would ever stand for anyone doing this, and yet it happened. But what I can tell you this, it's an empire within the Republican Party that came in to steal, kill, and destroy, and they brought others with them. With them, and crime groups formed within that, and crimes group came together. So it was actually an ill intention started by a few, which gravitated towards a mob, and then the people that wanted an eviction of power for me so they could grab a hold of the power and accelerate themselves and their agenda, they formed together illegally, criminally, and with outside the law. These are called outlaws. This is called Jesse James strategy. And it was when there was a crisis, they robbed the people. And what they did is they robbed me. They robbed me of my life, my rights. They raped my life. They took everything. They controlled me. I've been like a hostage for over a year and a half with absolutely no help because they keep pushing me out. And with 12 murder plots, and they tried to murder me several times. You guys, I have this all in writing. I have all this proof, but you know, these kind of stories, they show up in movies, and you don't often see them at the neighbor next door, or you don't often see them at the person that's sharing their political intel. But this story is real and true. This is Laura Kate.